Welcome back to another video. So today we are back to review the new JoJoLands chapter 6 that came out a few days ago. It took me a minute to get to here, but we're here now, so I want to review the new chapter and talk about it. And we got some interesting stuff. There's basically this whole new fight is starting to happen in the manga right now, and the name of the chapter is Jungle Warfare Part 1. So it's very, very interesting, and there's some really cool stuff that happens in this chapter and some funny shit that happens in this chapter as well. So let's get into it. So the chapter starts off with basically everyone else running after they leave Rohan's house like they did in last chapter, and also Jodio like recollecting about the lava rock in his hand. And then Paco ends up slipping and stuff like that, and everyone's looking at Paco like, yo, are you good, and stuff like that. And they're all trying to figure out where the car is, and they find out that the diamond is on the ground. And Paco's like, bro, what the hell, like, how did I drop the diamond on the floor? And then Dragona's like, yeah, like whenever I was at Rohan's place, I kept dropping the diamond even though it was tightly like in my hand. And then Jodio realizes that the picture of Rohan's character that Usagi had also fell out of his backpack. And they all realize that stuff that they had that has monetary, like, what's it called, financial value, keeps on like falling out and is actually being dragged to the diamond. That's where we figured out that we know what the lava rock is able to do. The lava rock is able to bring anything of financial worth to the diamond itself. It brought bills to it. It brought that picture of Rohan's character that has like financial value. They brought over the diamond, that's financial value. And so we're basically right now, all we know is that the lava rock has the ability to bring anything of monetary value to the lava rock. And so they're about to test the theory to see like, oh, like if Jodio, who has the lava rock, picks up the diamond, is it gonna actually like run away? And as soon as Jodio goes to pick up the diamond, he actually ends up getting like taken up into a tree by the wire of the cat stand from the last, I think, 2 chapters ago. And so Jodio gets raised into the air and everybody's like freaking out like, yo, what's going on? Why is he up in the air? And they realize like, oh, that's the same wire that we had to go against a few hours ago with Rohan and the cats and stuff like that. Everyone's like freaking out, but they also start hearing the cats. Like it used to be one cat at the house, but right now they're seeing like, they're hearing multiple different cats, like 1, 2, and 3 of them. And so they're all freaking out. And then like Usagi's trying to explain to Paco like, this is not no security system, this is a cat and the cat has a stand. And I think that I'm trying to figure out still if the cat has the stand or if there's another user that stand is that his cats can go and put wires on people. That's what I'm still trying to figure out, because I think it's the latter, because it doesn't really make sense for these cats to be going for the lava rock or trying to protect the lava rock right now, unless like they just like, the cats just have this like type of like love for the lava rock. But I think like someone else sent their stand, which is the cats that can control wires, to go get the basically the lava rock for them, or the maybe even the diamond. So like that's what I think right now, but I'm still like, we still don't know. We probably won't know until maybe next chapter if the cat in itself has a stand, or there's a person that has a stand that is the cats with the wire, if you get what I'm saying. And so right after Usagi basically explains that like this is a cat stand, they're all trying to figure out like what they need to do. And so Dragona goes to like try to help out Jodio and take him out the air. But then as soon as Dragona does that, the wires start going towards her, and they actually start like impaling her like in her stomach and her back and stuff like that. It's pretty crazy. Like she gets like literally like it goes inside of her, like literally her stomach. And I was thinking like, oh, this stuff can only go around their ankles and stuff like that. Nah, like this can go across their whole body. And so it literally like impales Dragona. And then Paco is like right behind her and actually tries to like help her and like grabs her. But then as soon as like he does that, he ends up also getting impaled by the same like wires that's impaling Dragona. And I think they're stuck together. That's what it looks like right now. And so they're both like, they even said like, oh, it's sewing into us. Like I think like they're both stuck together with the wires. And then Jodio basically like warning them like there's more coming and stuff like that. And then Paco ends up turning around to see where Usagi's at. And then this is the funny part, right? So Paco turns around, Usagi's gone, the diamond's gone, the picture's gone, oh, the lava rock's gone. Yeah, all 3 of them are gone, right? And so Paco turns around and sees that a car start up, and he's just like, the car starts up. And then Paco's like, oh my freaking god, bro, this man just left us, everything's gone. And then you see the car drive off, you see it turn on and drive off, and we see Usagi basically like leave them there. And I want to know, there's either 2 things: Usagi a hoe and he just left them like that, or Usagi has a plan like, oh, I'm gonna go do this and to help them. But if he just left them, that's so funny, bro. I'm gonna be like, yo, that's crazy that Usagi was like, yo, I gotta carry the mission, I gotta go, y'all were getting cooked, I gotta get this stuff out of here. That shit was funny as hell, bro. He just dipped, bro. I ain't seen a character do that in a minute in the anime, where they like left the group just to dip and take all the shit with them. Like when Fugo dipped in part 5, you know, he just dipped. Like he said, I'm not gonna do this anymore. But it's not like he stole some shit and then left. Like no, he just like left on his own accord and shit like that. And that was pretty funny. The next page, even like Paco's like screaming like, yo, like you're dead if I see you. Like you so wrong for that. And then the wires are starting to get closer and closer and starts attacking them more. And they're about to give it basically like cooked, right? And so Jodio comes up with a plan. He tells them like, yo, come like directly up below where I'm at. And so they start moving towards Jodio, and Jodio starts activating November Rain. And it's this really, really cool panel that's probably in the thumbnail where like his stand is like above them. And like it starts like shooting down and stuff like that. And it's a really, really nice panel. I really like it a lot. It looks really, really cool. And as soon as that happens, all the wires that were like on them, I think it was on them. No, the wires that were coming towards them, end up getting destroyed by November Rain. But the wires and still inside Paco and Dragona are still there. And right now, at the end of the chapter, we get the last page where basically Jodio's trying to like break off of the tree branch and stuff like that. And then Dragona ends up seeing the 3 cats at the end of the last panel, and so that's the end of the chapter. But let's talk about November Rain. So November Rain is still confusing me. The stand. So the stand. We've seen what the stand can do. The stand can like wet rooms and stuff like that, wet things. The stand can like supposedly like wet other stands and like destroy it or something. I don't know if it's like maybe like I don't know what it was, to be honest. I don't know how his stand just destroyed the wires or something like that. I have no clue how, because it was just water, and I'm assuming maybe the wires do just break it underwater, but like I don't understand how the wire broke. Unless like he has the power to like do acid rain, but in the panel it looks like that like they're right under him. Like I'm not really sure. Like if you look at the panel I'm showing right now, like I can't tell. Like it looks like that they're right under him, but then like they are, because if you flip to the next panel, like they're still getting covered in water. But the only thing that's weird is that the wires inside of them didn't go away. Only the wires that were coming towards them. So that's definitely like a little confusing a little bit. I'm just like, how did that happen? If you have a better explanation, let me know down in the comment section down below. And then it's a cool, like, I think like right now it's funny because like Jody is supposed to be the one on lookout, the least experienced one, but you know he's the main character, and so far out throughout this mission he's been carrying hella. Like he's the one that beat Rohan. He's the one that's probably gonna get them out of this cat stand mess, and it's just really funny that basically he's pulling through all of this. But Usagi a hoe for that, bro. If Usagi decided to just dip and they end up beating the cats and they end up like finding Usagi later on, Usagi a hoe if he actually like meant to just leave them there. And he took the car too. So now if Jodio, Dragona, and Paco make it out of this, which they're going to, that means they have to walk back all the way to the freaking airport, bro. That is so fucked up, bro. And he has all 3 things. Like they're like I want to believe that Usagi just like went somewhere real quick to come back and help them, and not just like he just dipped. But if he did just dip, that is so funny, and I can't wait to go see him get his ass beat, bro. That would be the hilarious thing. I can't believe the hot dog man really did them like that. But I think that's everything about this chapter. We're basically starting, like I said, the new arc, basically where it's just a bunch of it's the cats versus them, and we'll probably figure out if it's actually a cat stand or if it's a person controlling the cats, and that's his stand, or her stand, or they stand. But thank you guys for watching the video. Leave a like, subscribe, make sure to contact us, and hit that bell post consistently. And let me know down below what you think about this new chapter. And let me know down below more about November Rain, your theories about it. And maybe I'm just thinking about it wrong. But let me know down below, and I would love to see your thoughts. And I'm going to see you guys next time. Peace.